What do we know about the state of play now?
Well, this is about trying to inject some clarity and trying to avoid the kind of confusion that we saw last year as a result of this blacklist. So what we know now from our reporting out of DC is that the Treasury Department will draw up a list of companies, Chinese companies, that have ties to, are connected to the surveillance or defense sectors here in China. How is that different from the previous list? Well, the previous list was a congressionally mandated report from the Defense Department, and they had a blacklist of companies, Chinese companies, that were either owned by or controlled by the Chinese military. So the criteria has changed. And as you say, this is about ensuring that there is some legal certainty after a number of companies, two in particular, notably Xiaomi, challenged this order. So injecting some clarity. This is very closely watched, of course, by lawmakers, both the Democrats and the Republicans on Capitol Hill. And we are expecting more details in the next few days. What we do know is that many of the companies on the original blacklist will remain and others may be added.
And we know that Huawei is a long blacklisted company in China, right, by the U.S. They're sort of adjusting their business in order to mitigate the effects?
They are. In the first quarter of this year, they saw an almost 20% drop in sales, Huawei. That's the second straight quarter where they've seen falling sales as a result predominantly of that cutoff of chips and software from the US. So yes, they're shifting strategy. We've got more details about their HarmonyOS software, which to some extent is aimed at competing with the likes of iOS, Apple's iOS, but also Google's Android platforms as well. But Huawei really targeting the Internet of Things space, where China is likely to be the largest market by 2025. So connecting everything from smartphones, your earbuds, to smart cars and devices. That is what Huawei is targeting. But yes, it is part of their shift to try and bring in new revenue streams. They're also looking at everything from electric vehicles to smart mining to renewable energies. And in the Internet of Things space, they do, of course, have competition from the likes of Xiaomi. So it may not be plain sailing for the company, but this is an important strategy for them.